Mittens. We are going to start on a new project today over the element of art of value. Value is when you have light to dark of one color. So we're going to make a pair of mittens today. And if you look at my mittens, you can see that I used purple for the cuff part and I used pink for like the glove part. Now, if you look at the way I colored it, that is value. Value is when you press really hard with a crayon or a colored pencil and you get a dark, and then you go a little bit softer and to the very end where it's really soft. So value is light to dark or dark to light of one color. So today you guys are gonna need a piece of paper, a pencil, and some crayons or colored pencils. I like crayons, but colored pencils work as well. Markers will not work for this project. Okay, so you guys have your paper and you're gonna use a pencil. Now I'm gonna use a marker so that you guys can see my line a little bit better. Okay, so let's see, here you go. I'm just gonna use a brown just to get started. Now, to make the mittens, you guys can make them however you want to. I make them pretty simple. I just make kind of like a rectangle that has more curved corners instead of sharp corners. And then I make the thumb, and then I just round it out. And if you go off the page a little bit, that's okay. So there's one mitten, and then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna make the rounded rectangle. I'm gonna make my thumb, and then just a nice curve for the mitten part. Okay, that is my shape I'm gonna be working with today. And then you guys are gonna wanna choose two colors, any two colors you want, and we are gonna use those colors to create the value scale today. All right, so I'm gonna start with this purplish color called Gorgeous Blue, which makes no sense because it looks purple, but apparently it's more bluish. And I'm gonna show you guys, oh, I guess it is kind of bluish, how to do a dark. So actually, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna trace my rectangle so I have an area to work with. And I'm gonna press really hard to get this dark, dark shade of this outrageous blue. And I'm gonna go a little bit softer. And then I'm gonna go kind of just normal coloring. And then I'm gonna start pressing really softly. And look what happened. I have a transition from really light to really dark. Now, I got kind of dark really fast and it kind of just went in. So I'm gonna kind of come over here again and just kind of fill it in a little bit. So now I have my transition from my dark to light. Now on this one, I'm gonna do it the opposite way because some people like to go dark to light and some like to go light to dark. Either way is fine. So I'm gonna start over here and I'm gonna color really softly. And I'm gonna start pressing a little bit harder. And now I'm gonna just kind of start coloring with normal pressure. Now I'm gonna start pressing a little bit harder, and now I'm pressing really hard. Okay, so you can see I went from my light to my dark. Now I'm gonna kind of come back here and fill in a little bit more because I don't have as much dark as I'd like. So I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit. But look at that nice transition from a soft to a hard or a light to a dark. So value again is light to dark of one color. I just used one crayon for that part. And now I'm gonna choose another color. I'm gonna use this blue color today for my mittens. I'm gonna trace those mittens. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna start over here and I'm gonna start really soft. Doesn't matter if it goes light to dark or dark to light, as long as you have the transition. That's what matters. Okay, so I have my nice light color. I'm actually turn my paper a little bit. And then I'm gonna start pressing a little bit harder. So here's kind of my medium coloring. This is what I would say is like my normal pressure when I color. Start getting a little bit harder. Okay, I'm starting to get that hard pressure, and then I'm gonna come over here at the very end, and that's gonna be my really, really hard. I push so hard that my hand actually kind of hurts when I do it. That's why we only do small sections, and that really dark. So, ooh, I like how this is turning out. I like these shades of blue together. So I have my dark to my light, or my light to my dark, however you wanna do it. And then on this one, I'm gonna start the opposite way. I am gonna start with my dark. And this is just to show you guys that it can work either way, going light to dark or dark to light. It doesn't matter which way you go, it's whatever you kind of prefer. Okay, so here's my really dark. I'm gonna come in here with a little bit lighter, which is kind of still pretty hard though. And then here's my medium. And I'm gonna start getting lighter. And then by the time I'm over here, it's really, really soft. And I just realized I forgot to outline my mitten, and that will help make it look a little bit cleaner because it got out of lines a little bit. Okay, so there we go. We have our mitten project, woo-woo. All right, guys, so you are gonna do this project today. When you are finished, parents can either email it to me or send a picture to me on Parent Square, or you can hold on to it until Friday when we do our quick 15-minute meetup on Google Meet, and you can show me your artwork on Friday if you wanna just do that. All right, have some fun with this one, guys. I can't wait to see the end results. Bye.